I joined a Socialist Zionist youth movement when I was 14. We had this camp in the Catskills by Liberty, New York, and we would go up there for 2 months every summer and play kibbutz. We had this one cow. I always remember this cow. And this cow's Geneva Convention rights were totally violated every day because you had these 100 kids from Brooklyn and Queens, Jewish kids, trying to milk this poor cow. And she would literally run away whenever she could. And you can interpret this any way you want, but she used to run to the YMCA camp down the road. And it almost became like a blood libel situation. The adults in the camp were these very tough Israelis who had in mind their job was to take these soft American Jews. You see the theme here. Take soft American Jews and make them into hard Israelis, and so that they would wake us up in the middle of the night. Sometimes we'd have to play a game that they called Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. You know, where we'd run into the woods, and the woods would be imaginary sewers of Warsaw, and we would battle imaginary Nazis with sticks that we whittled ourselves, and it was but because we were Universalist, because we were a socialist movement, we were also the most pro-Sandinista camp in all of the Catskills. No, it's not merely comic. It's actually true. And I had this, and we were also very, theoretically sexually avant-garde. Theoretically because, you didn't get what you hoped to get, but you had this aspiration at this summer camp of actually, we had co-ed showers, but that was done in the spirit of egalitarian collectivism, not in the interest of sex. But I remember, this is a memory that I actually did suppress until very recently. One of the kids in the camp was the son of Ruth Westheimer, Dr. Ruth, and she used to come up to this camp in the summer and give us these talks on sex. And it's like, if you can imagine your grandmother teaching you how to use a condom, it's like, it was that horrible. And so we had all this stuff going on, and it was working for us. We used to go to any demonstration south of 14th Street you could imagine we would be at, and I remember a couple of my friends marching one day in a demonstration under the banner Socialist Zionists for Animal Rights. And I know this now because I cover politics. That's actually the smallest special interest group in America. And so this is all working out fine. But what I learned in my life is that, and this is a hardship for me to learn this, is that Israel is not in the Catskills, it's in the Middle East.